Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tyler Skaggs will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Fastball almost where it was before he had surgery. Not an overpowering guy. Low to mid-90s fastball. Big overhand curveball. If you're looking for that out pitch, and if he's on, the curveball is the pitch that he gets a lot of swings and misses and most of his strikeouts. Very underrated quality pitcher in Tyler Skaggs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Digging in now, Devin Travis. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Fastball in there for a called strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Line to the right side. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 2 home runs and 5 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today, they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Digging in, Justin Bour. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ohtani at second. Trout is over at first with 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Here's Justin Upton now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly? But he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Davis is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Stepping in for the Jays, Justin Smoke. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Randall Griffin.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Smoke over at second. Drury on at first with nobody out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Now the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hernandez brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Andrelton Simmons.
The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Davis is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bouncer to the left side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Jonathan LaCroix. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. LaCroix, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Shoemaker comes set. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Lucroy, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Maile.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Number 61.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Davis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
In now, Devin Travis. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Goodwin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Goodwin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Up there.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set, the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. From the stretch, the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Angels go quietly there. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Guerrero makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Fletcher is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping into the box, Justin Upton.
And leading up for the Angels, the left fielder, Justin.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for the Angels.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Shoemaker's ready. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Shoemaker is there, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Fletcher has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in to try it again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Angels,
thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, David.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out.
Jonathan.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Two and two now.
2-2.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Angels are gone in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Next to bat for Toronto, Luke Maile. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Maile.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now, Jonathan Davis. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. So striding in, Devin Travis. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Angels.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bohr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Grichuk is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count is 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hard hit toward the hole. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brendan Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Right there for strike one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Fletcher.
Shoemaker's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tim Mesa.
Shohei Ohtani will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here's the 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. Still no score. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Luke Maile. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good 4-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Hernandez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting,
digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1-2. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Travis has it, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Justin Upton. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. Richard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Hit hard down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
He had him on the ropes right there.
Now
count
batter.
Leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Hansen.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Simmons to Bohr, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pops this one up. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Angels nothing. Alan Henson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 1, Alan.
Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Striding in once again, Zach Cozart. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Albert Pujols will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Albert Hole.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Jays came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tim Meza claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Skaggs is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ken Giles records the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.